Drumnock Station in Scotland, and Emrys Hughes, MP for South Ayrshire, meeting boys from Eton College who had come for their first glimpse into the mining industry. It all started when Mr. Hughes gave a talk at the college and issued an invitation. The boys jumped at it. The party included the sons of 2 MPs and Jeremy and Francis Cripps, grandsons of the late Sir Stafford. Each member of the party was boarded with a mining family, and here Jeremy meets his host and hostess. Mr. Holland is an ex-provost of Cumnor. The boys made themselves at home. 16-year-old Val Luthwaite was soon delving into the history of the industry with James Tanner, the dust suppression officer at nearby Barony Colliery. That evening, they all went to a dance at Auchinleck Community Centre. Next morning, it was in the papers, and the night's doings made good reading at many a breakfast table. Yes, the Eton boys had lost no time in making their mark in Ayrshire. Breakfast over, Mr. Hughes took them on a sightseeing tour to get the feel of a mining community, and Robbie Burns wasn't forgotten. The poet's cottage is one of Scotland's most treasured possessions. Next day was the big day, the day the boys went underground for the first time. Barony Colliery was the chosen pit. It's the largest in East Ayr. In the baths, the boys put on the unaccustomed clothing. Going down a pit for the first time is an awe-inspiring business, particularly for people brought up far from the atmosphere of mining. But the boys seemed quite unperturbed. The ritual of going down began. The tallies were taken, the lamps collected, and put on with many a helping hand. Finally, they were searched for cigarettes, matches, and other contraband. The banksman shut the gate, the signal "men riding" was given, and Eton College was on its way underground. When they came up again, they were dirty, happy, and wiser from the experience of seeing how the nation's coal is won. The warm glory of the baths brought forth several studies in cleaning up technique. Next day, they visited Killock, the new £9 million pit which has been built to develop the central Ayrshire coalfield. Killock has been designed to get coal for 100 years at the rate of 5,000 tons a day. Now the reserves lie deep. All around the rim of the basin is evidence of old workings, the little drifts of 80 years ago. The old miners' houses are derelict, the homes of chickens. The present miners live at Drungan, which has been specially developed for the purpose. It was once a little village. Now it's a small town with a community life of its own. For the children, there are lessons in Scottish dancing. Most of the mining families have come from Lanark and other parts of Ayr, although quite a few are from England, mainly the Durham area. In Drungan, there is pleasure for the youngsters and for their mothers. For the older people, the modern community centre provides rest, relaxation, and a multiplicity of games. Drungan is a typical mining town of today, a mining town built to last. After going below, the Eton boys climbed one of the Kirby winding towers. Their tour had been a great success. So successful that rumour has it that a party of Scottish miners are soon to be entertained at Eton. The boys looked across the countryside, beneath which lie the vast reserves. Reserves planned to yield 1 million tons a year to the miners of Killock, Scotland's newest and proudest pit.